So I mentioned one time that I used to watch iDubbbz like a lot when I was young, when I was like in high school, middle school. Oh gosh, good. Back in my day, we used to watch the content creators who wanted to get kicked off the platform. I'm joking. No, I'm joking. Look, I like. I'm not gonna get too into it. But basically, someone told me that iDubbbz, and I am paraphrasing here. Yo, iDubbbz just made a new content cop, Karen edition, and they sent me this link. And it's been like 2 months since this dude posted up a video. So I don't think have I ever reacted to an iDubbbz video, like a content cop or any of that? I don't think I have I? Maybe we should go back and watch some of that. I don't know. But point is, they told me I should react to this. I haven't seen it, don't know much about it. This is a new and improved iDubbbz after, I guess, going through a life change. I genuinely haven't seen him in a long time. I'm not even subscribed to him. I will subscribe to you, iDubbbz. I hope you make great content in the future. And let's see what this video's about. Let's see what the content cop Karen edition is. I have literally no like, is he like making a content cop about a Karen, or the video's called Cart Narcs? Let's do it.
Greetings and salutations, my mud-blooded Americans.
Let me know if you guys
Today I'm wearing
like iDubbbz.
My studded leather sash.
What am I posting? I'm gonna be posting it on Twitter, but I'll make sure I get it everywhere. I'll make sure I get it on
Why did I say agility?
YouTube, Discord, everywhere. Instagram. I'll probably be posting. I'll make some kind of like an image. I'll make sure it goes everywhere.
Complaining about
but for sure Twitter. But I'll make sure it gets posted on YouTube and everywhere else.
Who works for a radio show, who had the idea to shame people who aren't bringing their carts back to the cart corral.
Dinged car doors.
Really? So this guy makes a YouTube video just shaming people for not taking their carts back? That's interesting. I mean, to be honest with you, that sounds pretty funny to me. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, yeah, it's kind of like, cause it's like, look, if you could take the cart full of groceries to your car, you could take it back. Just freaking put it away. It takes like 2 seconds. Yeah, you know what? I don't know how strong my opinions are on cart wranglers or cart non-cart putting away people, but you know what? Yeah, don't be lazy. Freaking get off your cheeks. You don't even have to get off your cheeks. You're already standing. You put the groceries in the freaking car. Go put it back. You're not done. You're not done. You don't finish grocery. I got my groceries in the car. Screw this place in the cart. That could stay there. No, you freaking go put it back. You freaking
Lots taken up. Grocery prices raised.
I'm getting more mad the more I think about it. I'm actually pissing myself off.
Spend their time hunting down carts. We are publicly shaming those dicks.
I like this idea.
Don't take back their shopping carts.
Yeah. Hey, how much you think UPS paid to be?
Carts.
You think UPS paid for that? You think UPS like, hey, we'll give you $50K if we get to be in the segment where he calls cart shoppers dicks?
We are publicly shaming those dicks who don't take back their shopping carts.
Yeah, UPS totally paid for that. Yeah. $50K. Enough to make an animation about Charlie from Has-Been Hotel. If you if we get to be in the segment where he calls cart people. Sorry, I'm still a little sick.
Cart. You curbed your cart. You didn't take it back to the cart corral where it belonged.
Oh, you did that to yourself.
Okay, that's the second curbing, by the way.
You didn't even finish!
But I'm a nice guy.
You didn't even put the cart back, you just threw it on the thing.
Lazy bones.
Yeah?
I'm
Yeah, I am a lazy
because you
bone.
left your cart out.
So what?
So that's gonna block someone's spot.
I don't care.
It ended up being entertaining.
If you really didn't care, sir, you'd get in your car and drive away. I love he's like, what are you yelling for? Just get in your car and drive away. Just get in your car and drive away. I love it. You're being a nuisance, so someone annoys you, and you're like, don't annoy me for being a just a new, like, inconveniencing other people. It's like, come on, it's such a, like, nonsense, it's such a, like, nonsense crime, and such a, like, nonsense, like, revenge, I guess.
For a good amount of people, and I was definitely one of those people where I was like, I think this is interesting. I like the idea. It is pretty inoffensive to like approach someone and be like, hey, you mind taking your shopping cart back? But the problem is we've sort of graduated from that.
See, that attitude's getting you a
Graduated?
hood magnet of shame, sir. Go with a hood magnet since that was a Gotcha.
He's just
Another one in
putting
progress over here.
magnets
Hold
on people's
I'll be back in a
cars.
spot. Let me get you another one right there.
What does it say? What
But
does it
now we're
say?
on
What does the
season
magnet say?
Magnet of shame, sir. Go with a hood magnet since that was a
Sorry, that was a big magnet.
To like approach someone and be like, hey, you mind taking your shopping cart back? But the problem is we've sort of graduated from that.
See, that attitude's getting you a hood magnet of shame, sir.
That's a huge magnet. Is that his YouTube channel? Nah, see, if it's his YouTube channel, that's just like, nah, that's petty. That's just like self promotion. You gotta put something funny.
Go with a hood magnet since that was a Gotcha.
That one-
Another one in progress over here. Hold on.
No, yeah, thank you. Yes, wait, whose phone number is that? That better not be a real phone number. Or, even better, if it is a real phone number, it better be a freaking phone number that says something hilarious like, hey, the person that has this magnet on their vehicle did not put their cart away at the grocery market. Like bro, public shaming is technically the holiest of all punishments. See, because in the great almighty Bible, and I'm not trying to be offensive, I just love saying, I understand it's the Bible, I just love saying Bible. Same thing with like zebra. I know it's zebra, but that's boring. I want to call it a zebra. You got me? Anyway, back to what I was saying. So in the great almighty Bible, it does, was it like public shaming, like one of the most like wholesome way, like, cause yeah, even if you commit a crime and you get publicly shamed, everyone knows your crime. They know that you're a criminal, and it's like, there you go, like, you're forgiven, but now everyone knows that you can't be trusted for that particular crime and stuff. Of course, this doesn't work for like every freaking crime in the world, but the point being is that public shaming is one of those things where it's kind of intended to be this like thing of like, hey, we're a society, we're a community, there's these little things that we do in our day-to-day lives that sort of that either create conveniences or create inconveniences. Let's act like civilized beings, let's act like good people, and let's just sort of, follow these very simple, inoffensive rules that if we all follow, we'll just genuinely all be having a much better time in our day-to-day lives. You get me? It's like not the most difficult thing to comprehend or grasp. So I get it. It's a super relatable pet peeve to have. I can see the genius in this YouTube like channel. I love it. I love everything about it. I don't know about the magnets. Like, I don't want it to scratch the paint job. You know what I mean? How strong is this freaking card narcs, bro? Yeah, do you know card narcs? Do you know who this is? I've never seen it, but now I want to see a video of his. I'm a fan. Cards narcs like won me over already. The magnet again, like I said, like maybe don't scratch the paint job. I like my Mustang. I would hate it to see what. But if you put that, if I did that, like, and I got that freaking magnet, I'm not gonna lie. That's a free magnet. You know how expensive magnets are? That would be hilarious. I would keep that on my bumper.
I'll be back in a spot. Let me get you another one right there.
But now we're on season 17.
I would
of the
full-blown
Cart
leave a
Narcs,
sticker.
And I'm like,
What
sort
a
of-
smart dude! That's probably why he didn't do a sticker. It's probably why it's a magnet. Because if it's a sticker, it's like, can you get in trouble? But if it's a magnet, you can't get in trouble. Is that a thing?
over it. The what if question was already answered. It's basically like,
But what if you
we did
scratch the
this?
paint
Well,
with the
answer
magnet?
is
I guess the magnet's
some
not
people
that
get
powerful,
upset,
right?
And you can say it's justified or not. Doesn't really matter. But we got our answer.
Am I
Just
in a beverage?
asking someone to take their shopping cart back doesn't really evoke a strong reaction in people.
That's not where the carts go. There's some lazy bones. Well, I know why, because you're being a lazy bones.
Most people will just fucking
Lazy
ignore
bones.
it, drive off. They won't
Oh, look at those bones rattling all those lazy bones rattling away, lazy bones. Dude, I freaking call my doggo lazy bones all the time. I love it. Sometimes you want sometimes you want to be a lazy bone. Sometimes you're like, today's not my day. Sometimes you're like, hey, today I don't feel like doing nothing. Let me grab the juice. Oh no! I dropped my empty can. Oh no, he dropped his empty can. There's totally not like 40 empty cans right next to me that I've been refusing to throw away. Anyway,
Throw a hissy fit. The first topic I want to cover with the cart narcs is the insult of lazy bones.
You're very tired right now, and that's causing an error in your judgment. Lazy bones. Be a better person and not be so lazy bones. What we do is we narc out people who are being big old lazy bones and not taking their carts back. You're being a lazy bone.
Lazy
I do
bones.
have a handicap, actually.
Is your disability lazy bonesitis?
There's a lot of people who say like, yeah,
I do have a handicap. Yeah, what do you expect me to do? My wrist is messed up. You expect me to put my cola down and then go return the cart? I already did all the shopping.
yeah, this ain't so bad. The cart narc, he's hitting people with the white people
no.
insults. What's so wrong with that? It's like, dude, if someone called you lazy bones, would you not feel fucking awful? Especially if you're being lazy? That shit is like a level 9 white people insult. Those hurt. It's in that weird area of like, you're not being like barbaric.
Is he being serious? He's being sarcastic. Those hurt. It's like the bottom of the barrel of insults.
You're not calling someone an asshole and flipping them off. Fuck you, asshole! It's like when you see someone doing that, almost like violent and aggravated, you almost feel bad because it's like, ooh, you don't have control of what's going on here. I think one of the worst insults that I've ever received in my life was a white person insult, and it was just a really well-placed, no shit, Sherlock. Like, if someone hits you with a no shit, Sherlock at the right moment in time, you can't recover from that.
He's being sarcastic, right? Because this has gotta be some new world sarcasm.
Another point that I'd like to address, I think often goes unnoticed by people, and that is 2 people can be assholes.
I'm like, can I?
Really well-placed, no shit, Sherlock. Like, if someone hits you
Is
with
he
a
actually
no
making-
shit, Sherlock at the right moment in time, you can't recover from that. Another point that I'd like to address,
I guess his
think
content is
often
like
goes
super
unnoticed by people,
sarcastic
and
now.
that is 2 people can be assholes simultaneously.
That's
Or
me.
2
What?
parties,
That's not
however you want to put it. You know, you can dislike both people and think that they're both being unreasonable and shitty. The person not taking their cart back, yeah, absolutely. Unreasonable, lazy, whatever you want to like attribute to them. But to pretend that Agent Sebastian isn't being an asshole and he isn't being an unreasonable piece of shit, like...
Well, I don't think... Who's pretending he's not? He's clearly being an asshole. That's why I'm laughing. Because these lazy freaking, like... These lazy bones are freaking, like... Too freaking lazy to put the freaking cart away. What do you mean? You could push the cart when it was full of crud. You can't push it when it's empty? Yeah.
Come on.
So you're harassing people
No.
who leave their carts?
Polite ask. Was not a harass. It's a polite ask. We're sweet and loving about
Oh,
it.
look at him instantly trying to becoming a victim. You're gonna harass me. You're gonna harass me by telling me to put my cart back to where... But, dude, you're literally standing next to the pickup thing. You can just order all your stuff online, and you don't even have to get a cart. You're literally standing... It looks like all you went for was for freaking headphones. Maybe you got other groceries. You know, you had a cart, I'm sure. But you're standing in the pickup zone. The whole point of the pickup zone is so that the cart's not even... See, the cart, no matter how much groceries you get, the cart gets handled by the dude who brings you the junk that you bought. You see, they see, people, the companies, they thought ahead about this. They said, you know, these idiots are so freaking lazy and refuse, and I literally have to, like, these freaking, like, morons, really, refuse to freaking return the carts back so often that we have to literally hire employees, like there are literally people who get hired just to put carts away. An entire job gets created from these freaking lazy bones. An entire job. They said, we'd rather make it so that you could literally order your crud. There's like 6, I'm assuming this is number 7. We put 7 parking spots here available for you, so you didn't have to do this, and yet you still screw it up somehow. Show up, grab a cart, and then just leave it in the parking lot.
Like he's being lazy
I
bones
have
in a
no
couple other ways.
sympathy.
It's oral hygiene and such.
This is the thing with these lazy bones sympathizers and crackheads. Like maybe you were like just off homeless dudes all day. That's why you're tired.
Oh my goodness.
Is that why you're tired? From giving a
So
Is he actually?
people leave their carts?
polite ask. It's not a harass. It's a polite ask. We're sweet and
is
loving
this
about
supposed
it.
to be,
Like he's being lazy bones in a couple other ways. It's oral hygiene and such.
This is the thing with these lazy
I mean, the dude
bones
has messed up teeth, so do
sympathizers
I. I'll be
and
honest.
crackheads. Like
Bro,
maybe
I got screwed up teeth. I'm a Latino Mexican freaking kid. My teeth were ruined before I got my new set of teeth. I ruined those teeth, and then I ruined those after. My teeth are not great. They're not the worst. They're not as bad as but I deserve it. If you insult my teeth, I probably deserve it. I'll be honest.
you were like just off homeless dudes all day. That's why you're tired. Is that why you're
My
tired?
teeth are not
From
that bad,
giving
actually. You know,
house
you
to
get what I'm
homeless
saying.
man for charity, because it's a charity
I fully
thing. We're
had
sweet and
one of
loving
my
about
teeth
it.
rot
Very
away 'cause I
polite.
have
I also
sensitive
want to
teeth
say
and I did not
that
take care of them.
ignoring someone's wishes for you to
So
leave
I
them
had to
alone
get
after
that
they
one replaced.
very
It was like,
clearly said 15
I deserve it. I
times
deserve all criticism
in
for that.
multiple
I
different
genuinely
ways,
deserve all
leave
criticism
me
for that.
alone, get away from my car.
You know,
You're
but
tired?
so it's kind of like
Giving house to homeless man for charity, because it's a charity thing.
I'm just sort of saying if I have messed up teeth because of my own choices and decisions. I don't know if that's the case with that gentleman, not this guy, but the other
polite
guy.
ask. We're sweet and
I don't know
loving
if that
about
is
it.
the
Like
case,
he's
but
being lazy bones in a couple other ways. It's oral hygiene and such.
This is the thing with these lazy bones
kinda like, what are you gonna
sympathizers and crackheads.
I've always been a fatty as well, and I got made fun of, and it's like, yeah, well, I shoved those nuggies down my throat, like what the freak.
Maybe you were like just off homeless dudes all day. That's why you're tired. Is that why you're tired? From giving house to homeless man for charity, because it's a charity thing. We're sweet and loving about it. Very polite.
That
I also
one's
wanna
so taken
say
a little
that,
far. I'll
Ignoring
admit.
someone's wishes for you to leave them alone after they very clearly said 15 times in multiple different ways, leave me alone, get away from my car, get away from me. If you continue to ignore that, you are fucking creepy.
Right now. I mean,
Irresponsible person?
That's true, yeah.
Right now. I need you're starting this shit. Back the fuck off. Stop me. Fuck alone. Leave me the fuck away from me. Do not get anywhere near me. Stop. Stop it. Leave me the fuck alone.
Like the door-to-door sales.
Yeah, no, I can definitely agree to that point. Yeah, no, it's like there's gotta be a certain limit, I guess, for sure. Of course, he got himself a Karen that is, from the look of it,
Continue to ignore that.
Leave me the fuck away from me. Do not get anywhere near me. Stop it. Leave me the fuck alone.
agree that it's very creepy that he continues to pester them for sure. But this is also a very disingenuous example to show, mainly because, you know, let's look at this first of all. You're blocking the entire shot because you know how disingenuous this shot is. This is clearly a Karen who could easily get into her vehicle and drive the frick off. However, she is instead choosing to repeatedly run at this dude and shout, "Get away from me," at him. Like, I'm just saying, I agree with that, yeah, he needs to have certain boundaries, and he definitely needs to abide by certain boundaries. Like, hey, you can definitely take the joke too far. I personally think that joke about telling the chick that she's beating people off, like, come on, dude, she freaking forgot to put her freaking carts away. Like, you don't gotta take it so personal. So yeah, I can agree with that. But this is even this just
Like
really
the
bad
door-to-door
example when it's like, again, most of these circumstances, just getting your freaking car and drive off. You don't even have to put the cart away. Just drive off. Screw them.
salesmen take like at max like 4 no's. They'll take 4 no's from someone before they leave. This guy will take, I don't know, like 15 to 20 no's, and he'll keep going.
Yeah, but didn't you like hunt down
They'll take
10
4
among
no's from
you?
someone before they leave. This
Across
guy
states?
will
I don't like you literally hunted down 10 among you across states, bro. And then like ran up to her, hugged her, and then said the N-word to her. And recorded it and then put it up on YouTube. Like, What are you talking about? How are you even, like, what? But this is going too far?
Take, I don't know, like 15 to 20 no's, and he'll keep going.
And Ozmatli kept to, like, talking about how scared she was of you. If that's not a no, don't come near me, don't get close to me, I don't know what is, but sure.
Yes, it's very easy to call these people unhinged. Another word you can use is disabled. Their brain isn't working like yours or mine. For some
Okay, I mean, alright, admittedly, he told the lady that she jerked off a bunch of dudes for charity. You just called them all disabled. Like, what?
people, they
like
feel
mentally?
like they have to answer the door. And what you gotta
Physically?
understand with
What do
the
you mean?
magnet is the magnet isn't...
Okay, yeah, they have the wheelchairs. I see the physical, the handicap thing.
Just a magnet. The magnet is like a fucking barnacle. They're barnacles that remind the driver that, one, they did a bad thing, and two, it reminds them of the asshole they just interacted with.
They have these bumper.
I thought that was the purpose. Yeah, was it not? The purpose was to remind them next time they should put their freaking card away. What?
Magnets for you.
And you know what? I'm calling BS too, because my freaking mama monkey has a freaking wheelchair thing, and she can walk around and hold a cart and everything. It's not always necessarily because you're so freaking disabled that you literally cannot put a freaking cart away. You can obviously go get the cart, fill it up with junk, and then bring it, pay for it and bring it back to your car. Mama monkey can do all of that stuff. She just has a condition where, well, I won't get too personal with it, but she has a different condition that requires her to have that kind of stuff, and it really does help her out in the long run. But that's the point still sort of stands. It's like, okay, yeah, like, don't try to use their disability or their handicap, like, friggin' sign as, like, some kind of way to make him look worse than he already, like, trust me, he looks bad as it is. It's pretty obvious his bread and butter here is that he is the asshole. The cart guy is obviously the asshole here. I don't think he's making any delusions.
Put it right here on the side of your truck. There you go.
Let's go with the big old sucker here. Woo! Boy, I love that.
Very
Nice slap right
magnet.
there. German shopping cart like a jerk magnet. Well, here it is going right here, okay? There you go. You got that one.
Oh, that one had a pick on it. That was
Got
a good
it.
one.
Yes. Let's go right there on the hood. Giving that to you up there. Yeah, I know you type. You're a big tough guy.
I actually think the cart narc can up his game in this category because the magnets, I mean, they're a great tool, and I think that he should really lean into the fact that it's not technically illegal because you can remove
Oh,
it.
it's okay. So
I
that is a
think
thing.
He should just up the grade of magnet. I'm thinking neodymium or higher.
Skibbity beep beep. That's not where the carts go. That's not where the carts go. Looks like they're about to head off.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, come on, don't do that. That's him doing with a freaking Neo?
And gosh.
Yeah, you're just freaking physically damaging their car. If anything, I would full on. I would personally call the freaking cops on you and freaking make you pay for a whole new paint job. How about you freaking throw a heavy magnet on my stuff? I'm hoping he did that to his own vehicle, because if he's just doing that to a random person's car, that is messed up. Yeah, no, I don't agree with that.
Let me just also point out the fact
Alright,
that...
the little flimsy magnets is one thing. Putting a freaking, like, rock, throwing a rock at a car, basically. It might be a magnet, but that's basically what it is. It's a freaking rock, throwing a rock at a person's car, bumping it and stuff. What the frick are you doing? Come on. Chill out.
You got Randall from Recess, and you got Hall Monitor SpongeBob. These characters are, like, funny when you don't have to deal with them. You know, I hate to break it to you guys, but the fish whose house was, invaded by the open window maniac, they're actors. So...
Where is this point going? Yes, the annoying characters in the TV show are typically annoying. And everyone else acts as what's called the straight man. You see, Squidward is what's called the straight man. He has to deal with the absurdly annoying neighbors, SpongeBob and Patrick, because if they didn't have a straight man to absorb all the hatred and, personify the anger and like annoyance of the audience, then you would never have like rest. And that's what makes SpongeBob so palatable, is the fact that there is a Squidward or a Mr. Krabs or whoever happens to be, or Sandy Cheeks, whoever happens to be in the show at the time that's acting out as the straight man, the person who is sound of mind, understands, and can make reasonable decisions, so to speak, while SpongeBob, the lunatic, is making just absurd freaking decisions. You get me? So yeah, no, duh. That's the point. These are characters designed specifically to be annoying. What do you mean?
They consented to SpongeBob breaking into their home. All of this is like scripted. What's happening?
They did not consent to SpongeBob breaking into their home. And you could tell because SpongeBob is wearing a burglar mask, and he broke into their home through the window. I watched this episode. They did not consent to him breaking into their house. He broke into their house without them knowing. He's lying. Fake news. If the argument he's trying to make is that this is all pretend, then no freaking duh.
By the open window maniac, they're actors. So they consented to SpongeBob breaking into their home. All of this is like scripted. What's happening with the carton arc, that's not scripted. These are real people just trying to get through their day.
That is 100% correct.
To SpongeBob breaking into their home. All of this is
100% correct. These are real people. This guy is so angry that he put a magnet on his car that instead of driving away and throwing the magnet in the garbage, he decided he absolutely needed to hand it back to him. You better take this out of my hand. I can't simply leave it on the ground or throw it anywhere else. It absolutely has to go into your hand. It's like, no, you could just, he threw a magnet at you. It's on video. He threw a magnet onto your car. You could just remove it and throw it on the floor. And, what? If someone's gonna accuse you of littering? Freaking, the video evidence is there. Bro's throwing trash on my vehicle. That is not my freaking magnet. What?
Happening with the carton arc. That's not scripted.
This isn't Hot Potato, or not Hot Potato. This isn't
They consented.
This is Hot Potato. What game am I thinking of? This isn't like the game where it's like, oh, whoever touched it last, that's yours now. That's your trash. Oh, he touched it last.
These are real people just trying to get through their day. Any antagonizing, they didn't want that to happen, and they tried to make their boundaries clear. If you look on the recess.fandom wiki, it's
I get that point. No, I agree. These people, they didn't want this to happen. So maybe if put your card away. I'm joking. No, it's like, it's of course he's being a nuisance. I hope he downplays some of the more egregious stuff that's messed up. I think it's hilarious that he's just going out there telling people to chill, to put their carts away. But throwing the neodymium magnet, messed up. Telling a lady that she's jerking people off for charity, pretty messed up too. You don't gotta go that far.
It says Leonard Weems is the father of Randall J. Weems. He has a similar personality to Randall.
What is this point he's making?
A snitch and believes friends.
This has to be he has to be making this video to troll everyone, right? This is all just a freaking gag.
Oh man, Randall, you shouldn't be
Otherwise,
doing
what
that.
the?
But I can at least be empathetic to know that 1, you're a child. 2, you're an actor. You're just it's all acting. And 3, your father's a fucking rat. I would just like to have a lot more of this context for the carton arc, because if you're gonna, record someone at their fucking lowest and antagonize people to the point where they blow up at you, we should at least know, some of your. If you're gonna, record someone at their fucking lowest.
I agree that antagonizing people like this is a douchey thing to do. I urge anyone and everyone out there, if you are ever in this particular gentleman's situation, just drive the frick off. Just drive off. There's literally nothing keeping this man here. Why are you still continuing this? The guy creating this YouTube video is obviously a freaking gigantic. It's obvious that the cart guy is a major douche, a major douchebag. But that's kind of the bit. The bit is he's the douchebag to people who are douchebags and not putting their freaking carts away. So it's just drive the frick off. You could literally, the best move this guy right here could do is literally just be wow, you're actually recording me for not putting my cart away. You're absolutely cringe. What a freaking loser. And you're putting a magnet on my car? You actually spent money on that freaking magnet. What a freaking loser. Cringe lord. Bye. Drive off. End of story. Congratulations. You won the day. That's it. But no, he freaking has to have a hissy fit.
And like
I'm coming
antagonize
back
people to the
for,
point
oh,
where they
let me
blow
at
up
him, let
you.
me at
You
him,
should at
oh, let me
least
slow
know,
down just before I
you know,
get to
some
him,
of
because
your
I swear
history.
I'll actually hit
He's
you.
able to do the like irony poisoning thing where a lot of people who are watching it are
Look,
like,
I'm,
oh, it's just
I'm an
jokes.
ass
It's
too.
just jokes. But he's
I'm
like,
just
no,
saying, dude.
actually, I'm very serious.
You don't gotta
about
take life
this.
so
Like on his radio program,
serious.
they have like a segment
Just leave that
where they're
freaking cringe
talking
lord
about
to
how
his
he
own YouTube
loves
device
calling
to
the
screw that
cops
guy,
on
drive off.
people.
And of course, I called the cops.
I get it, though.
And
Dude's
of course,
definitely
they
gonna
didn't
do
show
it.
at least the 10 minutes that I was
Well,
there. Call the cops on these people,
Okay.
or else they'll keep doing it. Panhandling, which is against the law. Blocking the sidewalk, which is against the law. Drinking in public, which is definitely against the law. And I called the cops.
You gotta
Arrest him! I think he was suggesting calling the cops for someone who was panhandling. So it isn't surprising that he also cares about the shopping carts going.
Did he call the cops on a homeless dude? You're making it seem like he called the. What is panhandling? What does panhandling mean? Hold on. He said a bunch of stuff. He said panhandling, drinking. Did he actually call the police on a homeless dude? Asking for money in a public place? What is this guy? What is the guy called? Cart narcs. Is that true? Oh, it's not available anymore. Well, whatever video this is linked to, can somebody find the OG video to that? Did he actually call the police on a freaking poor homeless dude? I guess what was the homeless dude doing? I would like more context, but that's messed up. And for what? For what reason? For blocking the sidewalk? Come on, bro. What are you doing?
So
why do people love harassing
surprising
homeless
that
people?
He also cares about the shopping carts going.
I mean, I get that there's certain boundaries that you know,
I do
these unfortunate
genuinely
people have to
think
respect
the
as well.
Cart narc is trying to
But,
be
like,
ethical
there's no reason to
and
be such
reasonable
douchebags to
about
people.
how he does what he's doing. But it's kind of hard to be ethical and reasonable when you have tasked yourself with something that is not ethical or reasonable to be doing. So you have to like cherry pick what you're going.
No, my dude. It's called being a human freaking being and having a freaking opinion. I don't have to freaking agree with everything this guy does. I think calling the police on that homeless dude is a piece of shit thing to do. I think that throwing a freaking neodymium magnet at someone's car is a piece of shit thing to do. I think that telling a lady that she jerked people off for charity because she freaking didn't put her cart away is a pretty dick move too. I think everything else is freaking hilarious. What do you mean? I think, yeah, these freaking lazy bones need to freaking put their carts away. What are you doing? And I think throwing a magnet on their car, as long as it's not scratching the paint job, I think it's freaking hysterical. Like, I don't understand why suddenly it's okay to disagree with absolutely everything this guy and all the work he does just because you disagree with one thing. Like, whatever happened to the whole, like, you have to dissociate the artist from the art and whatnot. Like, you can just make up your opinion, like, you can admit when certain things are douchey and when certain things are not.
Going to be serious about and not serious about. He was talking to some guy on this podcast about the guy he antagonized in the Trader Joe's parking lot.
That's another comment we get here and there is, you don't know what was going on in their life. They must have had a terrible day.
I think that guy had some serious stuff going on.
Yeah.
Regardless of your interaction with him, I think I don't know what it was. Either mental issues or
well, it seemed like he was a contractor
drama.
or something. Like he seemed to be gainfully employed.
All right, well, first of all, we have no idea. You have absolutely no idea if he was gainfully employed unless you literally saw a work vehicle, right? Don't make any assumptions about these people. Because what are you doing? We're just gonna assume everything. Yeah, they could be having a bad day. They could be having a good day. But it's just kind of like don't start trying to justify your actions here with all this like this isn't a freaking like what are we talking about here? I hate that we have to freaking put flowers on top of everything to make it look nicer.
But
this freaking douchebag didn't put his freaking carts away, and so he gave him flack for it. That's the end of the story. Why does this have to go so freaking high? Like, why? Where are we going?
Maybe
with
not.
It?
I mean, I guess I get it for optics. Like, obviously, you know, you can't really do your cart narc
recommendation.
thing
A short.
if your audience.
How
is
short?
able
Like
to
a short? Like I should pause this right now and watch the short, or like a watch it after this short. Let's take a quick look. We're talking about femboy. Freaking chaos with the freaking femboy. What? Non-stop with stuff like this. All right, let's watch it. What's the femboys got to say? All right, why is this muted?
Yeah, femboy's a slang term.
Hold on, restart it. I want. Why is it like by default muted?
Femboy. Coming from Wikipedia, femboy is a slang term for a young male who displays traditionally feminine characteristics.
What are you trying to say,
Question is it gay? Complicated answer. I know you want a yes or no answer, and it cannot be done.
Only
to
if you liked
the
it.
Question. Are
only if
femboys
you liked
gay?
it after.
Very common question. A little uninformed and a little ignorant if you ask me. But
yeah,
I'm not
only
here
if you
to
like
judge,
it
I'm
after.
here to teach. Schrodinger's femboy. Gay and not gay at the same time. It doesn't feel right to say it's strictly gay, but it's definitely not straight. This harkens back to the definition of gender expression.
No, it's definitely not 100% straight.
Feminine as a guy. The world is not black and white.
But it's only gay if you like it after.
Or shades of gay. What are we talking about today?
You know what I'm saying? Like you could nut and like it's not gonna like it doesn't mean nothing. That's just human nature, you know? Wow, if I didn't make myself an 18 plus freaking VTuber before, I'm really not helping my case now, am I?
Tell that the person you're antagonizing is like unemployed and struggling in life.
Chaos drags
if it's
this
easy
out of
for
me.
the audience to tell how much someone's struggling, you're not really going to get any sympathy points. Everyone's going to have sympathy for the person you're antagonizing. I think the worst aspect of the cart narc video
I'm not going to have sympathy.
Is him identifying someone is essentially...
I'll have sympathy if you deserve sympathy in the moment. But if you didn't put your card away and the guy tells you to put your card away, calls you a lazy bones, you deserve it.
Not being all together and being like a very vulnerable person, whether they're disabled, whether their car is kind of shitty or broken down, and basically being like, all right, this person doesn't seem like a threat because their life is
getting
kind
back
of
out, drive off,
so
dude.
that means I can push their buttons harder.
Uh-oh, he's balling it up. Yeah. Want to go back to throwing school, sir? I got some late, he's like...
How long are you going to play this fucking game, man?
Until you take your cart back.
Get the fuck away from me. Get the fuck away from me.
I'll put it on the back here.
Stop it.
Sir?
Stop it right now.
You stop it.
You
But
can
see, what I'm
literally
doing is I'm
just
being nice.
drive
Why
off
are you
like
so
2
angry?
blocks away, take it off at that point.
No violence
or
whatsoever.
you could literally
People say, well,
put in half the effort and just go put your cart away.
Cart narcs. Like, that's not the point.
Yeah.
It's for me to beat guys up. But this guy was such a little guy, and I was like, okay, I'll let him swing at me once. But it was overheating because it was like 105 degrees.
That sort of like
What?
It's for me to
But see, what I'm doing is I'm being nice. Why are you so angry?
my motto is no violence whatsoever. People say, well, that was a small guy. You could have taken him, cart narcs. Like, that's not the point.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. No violence ever, period. Like,
Point.
Yeah.
of course, do not let yourself get hit, and do not hit him back in any situation. The moment he hits you, he is assaulting you. What are you talking about?
For me to beat guys up, but this guy was such a
and of course, it's like any one of these people could call the cops on him for harassing them, obviously, and it's just to what do they want to take it to that degree over a freaking cart? Sure.
little guy, and I was like, okay, I'll let him swing at me once, but it was overheating because it was like 105 degrees.
That's
like, I'm sorry, this like
flippant behavior.
I agree. Both people I'm looking at douchebags.
Up, but this guy was such a
guy,
little guy, and I was like, okay,
bro, put your freaking card away. All this, you're such a baby. This guy's a freaking baby. Look at him. He's a freaking baby. He acts like a 5-year-old. That's what he is. That's what he's doing. I'm not afraid to freaking say. He's acting like a baby, like a little baby babu. I've seen 10-year-olds. I've seen 10-year-olds with better mannerisms. Put your freaking card away. That's all you had to do. But instead you did all this. All of this. Because if he didn't do anything, there would be no video. This guy would have nothing. This guy would have no video. No video to upload. That would be the beginning and the end of it. No, but instead he had to go through all this charade, all the shenanigans. Why? Because he didn't want to put his freaking card away. At a certain point, it's called being the bigger person because you realize the issue is so freaking minuscule that literally anybody could just step over it and nobody would be affected by it. But no, you have to take it to these extremes. Both people are douchey here.
It was overheating.
Cart guy has a lot to respond for. I feel
like behavior
did some real douchey
makes me want to fucking. It makes me want to be violent. It makes me want to be very violent.
This guy was.
What? Brother, you are not sitting here on a moral high ground this entire video and then saying you want to be physically violent towards this guy.
Such a little guy, and I was like, okay, I'll let him swing at me once.
My fucking wife! I didn't mess with your wife, sir. She's chasing me. I'm being chased. Hey, can you call security? There's a guy chasing me. He's trying to be violent.
Yeah, he's freaking lunatics.
Sir, I'm not gonna fight you. Goodness gracious. Where'd he go?
Really finna knock this.
That's why I want to stay away. Well, I'm staying away for safety. Sir, please, who's threatening to beat me up, knock me out, to keep my distance, obviously, narcoteers, because I don't want to get in a physical fight.
I swear these dudes are all children. You told me to put my card away. I want to beat you up. I'm gonna hit you. Where? I don't want to put my card away. I'm gonna have to hit you.
With them, gentlemen.
The partner calls people.
I don't want to put my card away. I have to beat you up now.
Return their shopping carts lazy bones. And if they get mad and yell.
Let's go back. I don't care.
That's with your wife,
Look at that freaking loser. Absolute garbage human being.
I'm being chased.
Loser.
Hey, can you call security? There's a guy chasing me. He's trying to be violent. Sir, I'm not gonna fight you. Goodness gracious. Where'd he go?
Really chased him around Walmart. Look at this freaking bozo.
That's why I want to stay away.
What an absolute clown.
I'm staying away for safety.
Oh, let me start putting my hands down. Let me start lifting my pants up because I'm going to do something. What a freaking clown.
Yeah, I have to keep my distance, obviously, because I don't want to get in a physical fight with them, gentlemen.
The partner calls people who don't return their shopping carts
You won't be intimidated by me?
And if they get mad and yell at him, he calls them.
Yes, well, I is me, and if you touch me, I call police, and then I get paycheck. Like, shut up, dude. Just shut up. Y'all are children.
Angry Bones. I'd like to propose a few more bones. Angry Bones is like the Cartnarch's dream zone. You know, if you can follow.
Oh my goodness, he's not being sarcastic, is he? He's actually being serious about this.
Fist Bones.
Bro, this is literally what Karens do. He's literally taking such a minuscule insult. Lazy bones. Oh, you're a lazy bones. And he's saying, like, it's this, he's basically trying to say it's like, why don't you just take it all the way to gun bones or fist bones? Because at that point you're just doing. No, dude, he's calling them lazy bones. Why are you trying to like make this bigger than what it is? Like, that's how you know when you have a weak argument. And I'm still holding on to hope that this is all a big sarcastic like gotcha moment from iDubbbz.
And
right?
This is where things start to get like
he cannot seriously.
I'm being chased.
Have turned into such an absolute Karen.
He's trying to be violent.
Now, Gun Bones is actually a very interesting one because that's more violence. It's very life-altering violence, but it awards you some privileges. What I mean when I say this is a guy from Texas actually threatened Agent Sebastian with a gun. He said, "I'm going to put about 6."
And he should honestly have his weapon probably taken away from him. I'll be honest.
I'm fixing to kill you, and I'm a killer.
This guy, yeah, you're not a killer. You're a fat dude who feels powerful with a big iron on his hip. You deserve to have your firearm taken away from you because you're exactly the kind of people that make the gun owners of America. You make their job and their respect from other people like diminish. You are that's exactly what it is. A dude told you to put your card away, and so you threatened him with a gun. You're a disgusting piece of like human garbage.
Put about 6 right in
your. He's a
forehead.
killer, obviously. You could tell.
Agents.
I'm a fat dude too. Don't get me wrong.
Sebastian.
At my peak, I almost got to 500. I'm definitely not there anymore. So don't come at me with this canceling him because he's talking about fat people. Screw that fat guy.
After that, I think the energy was very clear that he was willing to shoot him over this. There was another instance where
he was not willing to shoot him over this. If he's any kind of a logical freaking gun-owning American, he will not. Stop being a moron. He just thought he could talk a big game by threatening to shoot the guy.
Sebastian didn't continue to antagonize him.
Basically just another child, another 10-year-old threatening.
Blurred out the guy's
You told me put away my car. I beat you up.
He posted.
I
think he said, like, I don't want this guy's business to be affected by this interaction or some shit like that. And I'm like, bro, you go around.
Yes, no bullying fat people. That guy specifically is a freaking clown.
Talking about, like, shaming people.
We are publicly shaming those dicks.
And the fact that he said he was a killer, I just had to point out.
There's a perfect time to shame someone. That was clearly an overreaction. Cocking a gun.
I don't agree. I don't agree with fat shaming. But I also speak facts. All right?
To shame someone,
you'll be happy.
But you don't want their business affected. You don't think someone's life is affected or their mental health is affected when you post a video of them having a freak out in a parking lot for 15 minutes? You don't think their life is affected, but you can have some sympathy for the business owner. I think we can all do the mental work it takes to understand why these decisions are made by Sebastian. It's basically,
well, he doesn't want the guy to get fired over this. The guy's acting like a clown. He didn't want to put his card away. And either that is his business or that is his business, like his job. So yeah, why are you gonna put his the guy's acting like a clown and he's getting like lambasted on YouTube? Why would you put his business on the line like that? That's messed up.
Basically,
that's starting to affect him financially.
If this business is heavily affected by my fucking video, then all of a sudden I'm engulfed in controversy, and it's now a
you're no longer clowning on him and like making fun of him. You're financially like, what's the word? You're messing up his wallet, bro. You don't mess with another person's wallet like that.
Problem. But for the guy who has to fucking open his PT Cruiser by reaching out of the car and pulling it open.
Okay, now my question is, does his car door not open, or is he just a moron? Because I've done that a couple times without thinking.
About this guy. I don't care about his mental health. I don't care about.
Yeah, I don't care about his mental health. The guy apparently thinks that the appropriate response to a freaking idiot telling you to put your card away and throwing magnets on your car is to try to go and sock him in the face. Yeah, no, I don't have any sympathy for him either.
What he's struggling with, so I get free reign to put this guy online. It is really bad, and it's win more.
Is it?
Clearly, this guy has a fucking business. He's able to drive around with a fucking firearm and essentially get a guy to not fuck with him. Like, that's extremely win
He really
more.
pulled out a firearm. What an absolute freaking child! And you have a doggo there, you freaking moron. What happens if you accidentally discharge that thing and Paco's gone? Screw him. He doesn't deserve that firearm or the doggo.
Guys who we should be worried
what are you gonna
about
do? You're gonna pop out the firearm and cock it in the vehicle with your doggo there. You take his doggo away.
That's a lot of them.
Yeah, they're all illegal.
How's it going? Welcome. Monkey God, seriously, chill.
They are. The people who are probably most deserving.
Weren't we watching a freaking video about whatever when the audience goes too crazy with the VTuber? You're over here calling me a god. Chill. it's spirit. What is it? He looked like such a poser. I actually have to go look it up. It's Spirit Companion. It's companion. No. Look, I'm on YouTube. I'm on Twitch. No, I didn't go to my own YouTube channel to look up my own description. Shut up. Yeah, it's companion spirit.
Of being antagonized by the cart narc are the ones who basically guffaw and just drive off. It seems as though this peasant has just left his magnet on my car. The poor fool doesn't realize that I have no obligation to address his qualms with me. Let's put it this way, Sebastian and the Narketeers. If it's really worth it for someone to not take the cart back to the cart corral, their life... It's not really worth... I don't really see very many instances where it would not be... tell me, what instance have you ever genuinely had where you're like, I absolutely cannot leave this cart? And I'm not talking about, like, I'm tired. Like, we've all done it. We've all done that. Like, I'm freaking tired. I don't wanna. But the cart, it's all the way over there, though. We've all done it, of course, right? Like, I've done it. 100%. But it's freaking, like what? Let's put it this way, Sebastian and the Narketeers. If it's really worth it for someone to... Like, unless... you urgently, there's somebody broke into my house and held my whole family hostage, and I had to make pasta, like the best spaghetti he's ever had, like mom's spaghetti. You get me? And I'm out of ragu. I don't got any more ragu. No sauce. You can't freaking have spaghetti without the sauce. What kind of trap? So now he's like, well, you got 10 minutes, bro. You better get to that market. You better come back here. You make me that spaghetti. Because if I don't get spaghetti, you're going to regret everything. Life. All of you. Your whole family dead. So it's like, yeah, in that case, it's like, you know what? I need those extra seconds. I can't leave the freaking cart there. You feel me? I can't put it back. My family's going to freaking get butchered by the spaghetti criminal. Not take the cart back to the cart corral. Their life forces one, yo, for real though, dude. I'm like, last time I checked, I'm like at 2.44. I'm almost freaking there, dude. Or what was it? 2.4. It was something. Where are we at? Well, I'll check after this video. I've been pausing too much. Pleasant. I know we love to make all of their actions malicious, but it's just not the fucking reality. They're not thinking about you. Not thinking about you isn't the biggest crime. We do it every fucking day. All right, that's going to do it for this episode. Hold on. It's not the fucking reality. What is he trying to... They're not thinking about you. Oh, these are just other, like, bad, like, social stuff. Here are some bad habits like we found in public restrooms. Leaving the seat up. Forgetting to replace the toilet paper. Okay, but how do I make a YouTube video lambasting people for leaving the toilet seat up? Without, like that, it's illegal to record in a bathroom. So both of those are out. Clogging the drain with hair. Again, you keep going to the bathroom. Well, I guess everything about this is in restrooms. I'm an idiot. But it's like, yeah, you can't. So just get rid of this whole... It's this whole category. Other bad driving habits. Well, first of all, you can't, like... Speeding? Yeah, we already have channels that lambast you for speeding. It's called Cops. It's called Police Chases. It's an entire channel dedicated to arresting people who specifically do that one. I think the cops put those videos up. Road rage and aggressive driving. Yeah, all those the police put up YouTube videos about those already. So they kind of got that market cornered. So you are correct. Yeah, this would be a really good idea, iDubbbz. Other examples of bad gym etiquette. Not sharing equipment. That's a true one. I see a couple of those on TikTok. Wearing inappropriate attire. I see a lot of those on TikTok. Yelling and grunting. Not as often. Unless it's like a funny TikTok, like where they're going, ah! 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 Alright, thanks, brother. That was a really good set. Let's go. Alright, another 12 rep or what? Texting more than working out. That's literally everyone at the gym nowadays. I'll be completely honest with you. Most people are just making TikTok content and not working out, actually. Ogling people of interest. Dude, that's just life, bro. Making noises of disapproval. Wearing... That's just life, bro. I've been there. Wearing body glitter. Excessive PDA. I don't see what the wearing... How do you shame someone for wearing body glitter on a YouTube channel? Excessive PDA. What does that mean? Sitting on somebody else's platform. I don't get what point he's trying to make with showing all of these. Most of these people do make content on and lambast people publicly for it.
I've seen all these videos on YouTube, on TikTok. You are
all right,
correct.
that's going to do it for this episode of iDubbbz Complains. I hope you enjoyed watching.
Not the most
if you want to
original
hear me
ideas, but
complain about
you can
more
totally
shit,
make videos on all those.
I do that on the podcast. She Ruined My Career. That is available on the Maximum Damage channel. And
he has a podcast called You Ruined My Career. Wow.
I also stream
make that joke.
18 hours a week over on Twitch, so if you want to come and check that out occasionally. I'm not...
Talk about pushing the blame, am I right? I didn't need
ranting over there. It's more like playing World of Warcraft. But, yeah, thank you so much
for watching. That wasn't that funny of a joke. I just wanted to... I just had to make it. It was there. It was easy. Had to reach for it. Easy, low-hanging fruit. Well,
It's like a barnacle on one of those sea turtles.
These barnacles seem to have gathered there from all corners of the world. This triggered the young man's late-stage OCD. And he could not stand the sight of the turtle being covered in these animals.
What's with the freaking AI TikTok at the end?
Quickly grasped his ancestral dragon-slaying sword and got to work.
Was that just meant to make us feel bad at the end there? What the frick? I don't know. If you're offended by being called lazy bones, the most milquetoast, half-hearted dad joke insult in the world, then you're a baby bones. Top comment to the top. Seeking iDubbbz protecting people's feelings just feels really ironic to me. Yeah, for real though. I mean, is this like his new style? Is this like sarcasm? Content that makes you think. I always thought the content was supposed to do the opposite of make you think. Because like real life, I have to think during that time. So I go watch content that makes me shut my brains off, and then I don't have to do all the thinky stuff. That's like for IRL. I don't know. Someone told me flat out, they told me, yo, iDubbbz made a content cop Karen edition. And they freaking sent me that on Twitter. And I freaking, alright, I see what they mean. No, full blown, he literally just made a content cop, but like of the other extreme, whereas opposed to where he's the one lambasting people, he's now lambasting people who lambast other people. Yeah, he's shaming people. I just like, I don't know why I like the word lambast. What does lambast mean? I've been using it all night. Criticize. Yeah! I did a cool. Alright, he's been lambasting people, like an educated monkey that I am. I'm gonna keep using the word. He's been now he's lambasting people who lambast other people for doing stupid things. And at the end of the day, you know, I'm gonna lambast him for lambasting that guy who lambasts people for doing stupid things. And at the end of the day of that, it makes all of us stupid. Let's go on to the next video, yeah? Ayoo, be sure to join the crew. Please like, follow, and subscribe. And hey, if you like that video, you should check out this stuff.